Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Saturday, September 30th, 2017 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi, and our energy mantra for today is, when I honor my flow, she shows me where to go. And I think the flow within us all does embody that yin quality of honoring the intuition and listening to and honoring our personal flow. And today's astro is quite interesting, as there is not too much aspect-wise going on, but there's a lot kind of going on under the surface. So aspect-wise, we have the sun trine the moon today. That's lovely. We have the sun in Libra, moon in Aquarius. This is at 7 degrees. 7 degrees is that energy of listening to your intuition, honoring your flow, following that flow. So that's going to be very important. But there are some things behind the scenes which are also equally important. So we just had Pluto go direct. Pluto had been retrograde since April 20th in Capricorn. It is now direct. And so now as it's direct, it's like, okay, looking at what happened since that time, are you taking positive, empowering steps into your future, into your now, into your future at this time? It's important to be taking those positive, empowering steps at this time. And what's interesting, this is really based on the cards that I have, and I looked at this and I'm like, I see how this could be. So this sun in Libra, trine, moon in Aquarius, that Libra and Aquarius energies both can be pleasers in one way or another. Libra loves harmony, balance, beauty. Libra loves harmony, balance, beauty so much that there are many times that Libra energy will sacrifice her own harmony, beauty, etc. in order to ensure that it's harmonious outside of themselves. All right, so the Aquarius energy, Aquarius is like community, let's be one, idealism, and it's that same kind of feeling that can lead to a lack of boundaries or a lack of flowing and showing up for yourself, honoring your own self energy. And I really do, like I said, have that in these cards today. This card, compromise, jumped out upside down. Don't compromise yourself to balance with another. Find that balance within yourself. Find your inner flow. Honor that. When you're in your inner flow, it's like staying in your lane on a freeway. When you stay in your lane, then all the other cars can stay in their lane. If you start drifting into other people's lanes to try to organize it, whatever, everybody else is going to have to, drift out of their lanes accordingly. So the best way to come into harmony is to work on and find your own harmony, not compromising yourself and not dealing with other people's projections, illusions, shoulds of what they think you should be doing. We are moving today from 7 degrees through most of the day into 8 later in the day. 8-degree energy is that Capricorn energy, which has that should quality to it, but I remind you of the higher vibration of personal responsibility. How are you responding in a way that's true to you? So remember that. Don't compromise yourself. You may be worried that it's causing fights, but it really won't. Not if you're truly in your harmony. It's that thing, the truth doesn't need to defend itself. Just be in that energy and all will be well. Whoop! Throwing cards. You will be creating from that place of power, empowerment, Pluto direct, within you. Also, another thing that's working this, which I think is very powerful, there's two other things that are, approaching. We have Venus approaching Mars. Venus and Mars will be conjunct with the full moon in a week. So it's a full moon next Friday, October 5th. So Venus is approaching Mars, bringing this balance. And in this balance, we have the flow and our intuition, which we honor, the thing that's true to us. And then we have that yang energy, which is willing to step up and act accordingly to this intuition, to our flow, to that integrity within us. We also have tomorrow Mars building into a trine with Pluto. So that is a very powerful energy. With that, you may find that people are wanting to manipulate, utilize their power of influence over you. This is why, again, it's important not to get into the compromise energy or into the projections, but really stay in this focused place of you, yourself, in your power, knowing your flow, honoring your flow, and trusting where it is telling you to go. So that's the astro. I decided once again to pull a Kuan Yin card because they have just been speaking to me so much, and I love this one that I pulled. I pulled the many hands of the goddess. It says the goddess Kuan Yin brings multiple blessings to multiple projects and many different parts of your life and consciousness, beloved. She is not limited to one task at a time. Do not be afraid to surrender into her guiding wisdom and creative genius, for there is much you can accomplish together, and she is assisting you now. So call on Kuan Yin in order to support you in honoring your flow and what's coming up as important for you. And to finish this all off, so pertinent, so great. I pulled this the other day, and here it is again. Fearless Self-Love, card 22, this mastery level. Saturn is at 22 degrees, that mastery level of how are you showing up for yourself? How are you showing up for your truth? How are you showing up in your personal soul integrity? It's only about you and your life. You have to figure out you. Nothing else. So fearless self-love. Whenever I choose to love myself and honor my flow, no matter the circumstances surrounding me, I am practicing fearlessness. So let this fearlessness continue as you work to find your balance and harmony within, balancing your personal yin and yang energy, listening to your flow, listening to your intuition, and knowing your yang then has the strength to honor that intuition. It's like, in this way, that yin energy is taking the lead, saying, this is the way to do it, this is the way to harmony. And then the other part of you is ready to stand up and be strong and be like, yes, thank you for your strength, here I am being strong, let's take these steps. Working together, inner union and harmony. All right, so that is it for today. Book a reading if you want to dive deeper into your personal chart, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.